It's the 19th of June. It's freezing cold. It's Wednesday. I just got up. It's 7 degrees C. It is high winter. But yeah, I'm freezing. So I've got everything on. I've got my I've got my knitted socks on. a big woolly jumper. My alpine bloom hat that I made not long ago. I'd have gloves if I had them, but I haven't got any. But it's so cold. You're probably all melting up there in the north. We're all freezing here from the Antarctic blast that's hit Sydney. But yeah, at least I look cozy. I look like I'm outside, but I'm not. I'm inside. I'm just going to put the lid on now. Give it a twirl. This is John's mother's soup pot that she gave us, and it has been in use for 50 years, I'd say. It has been to the mikveh, and it is a beautiful Rena. Remember when they had Rena cookware? And it had a guarantee on it for a lifetime. Well, it really is true for this anyway. I love it. It's got two handles on each side, so you can lift it up. It's not too heavy. It's got a very heavy base, and it is perfect for making soup. So that is lovely. I thank her for that every day. It has been a busy morning here for me. I have edited my spice cupboard. It's all neat now. I really love the Indian spice tins. I've got two of them. The top one I use, the bottom one is for a gift if I ever need it. And they are just beautiful. I got them from an Indian shop, and you know how they are, they're just gorgeous. So I love tins. My sister-in-law gave me this tin, and that started me off as Renata gave it to me about 30 years ago, I think. It's a really old antique one there at the back. She really loves them too. And yeah, she just gave me that one. It was really nice. Then I put some little tins there for pies, the sieves, for icing sugar. John made me a whole jar of paper cranes for good luck years ago when the kids were making them. Then I put my mini waffle maker there. So on the bottom shelf, this is the shelf that we use the most. So that has all been sorted. So there's honey there, all the jars of spices, sauces, oil, peppers and salts. And yeah, it looks really nice and neat and smells lovely. I also did the cupboard next to it. The shelves at the top are really too high for me to reach without a ladder, and I haven't got a small ladder anymore. So I have keepsakes there from when my son, who is now 50 nearly, when he was a baby, the Bunnikins. And then I have my bento boxes. On the next shelf down, I have colourful little bowls from Spain. Salsa plates they're called, I think. I have this beautiful toast holder from Greece. Soup bowls. I love soup bowls, but I've edited those severely. So I only have 4 beautiful ones. See my cat one. They're just giant cups, really. And this is a cupboard that we can all reach, the bottom shelf. So it's got all the drink tumblers there. Even the youngest grandchild can reach this cupboard, so that's really handy. I love it. It's got my Japanese rice bowls in there. These beautiful tumblers that I got just before COVID. And I collected them. I think I had 25. I don't think I've got 25 anymore, but aren't they lovely? And then in this box, I went to David Jones recently and they've got a big sale on their bottom floor. They're closing the bottom floor where they had homeware and stuff like that. And I got these beautiful soup cups. And I really like them. I got 4. And I like them so much, I got John to go back and he got the last box. So I've got them standing on that box. The last box of 4, and they were reduced at $30. So that is a really good bargain for me. And so I've got 8 now. So that's lovely. And then there is the soup mixer there. Yeah, I think it looks lovely. It's all sorted. Got the Grace After Meals books from weddings, souvenir wedding books. They're beautiful. And yeah, I love it. Hi, it's Tuesday, 25th of June. I've finished my Soundwave. It only took a few days. I'm so amazed at how fast it went, and I've actually knit a yoke. This is my first yoke sweater ever. Thanks to my friend Anne at No Excuses Podcast, who has knit this, and I just love it, Anne. And thank you so much for recommending it. I love how yours turned out. You said it was an easy knit and the yoke looked how I wanted it. I think it depends on how much I want something to turn out. I did have a few goes at it. So this isn't the first cast on, it is about the third, but you know, it turned out okay. I love the fit, I love the colour, I love it with my black skirt. The only thing I would say is I think I might have a few too many increases because I've got a pretty flat chest and it looks like there's space there. But you know, overall, I think we're good. Yep. Love it. Wish I could edit, but I can't. I do my best. It's Thursday today and I've just started to knit another Caitlin Hunter jumper. This one is beautiful. It's called Navelli. I think it's Navelli. I'm sure it is. I'm using this beautiful wool that my friend Anne sent me from No Excuses Podcast. It is beautiful green And this is what I've done so far. So I started it at the beginning of the week, and so far I've got this done. And the bottom ribbing was curling, so I've just tacked it together. So now it's like a bag. But I'm going to do 12.5 inches till I get to the armholes, which is a bit longer than the crop version in the pattern, which is this. It is so beautiful, and yeah, can't wait to finish it. I'm going to also do 3/4 sleeves if I've got enough yarn. So beautiful pattern, and yeah, I love the graph too, very easy to follow. So yeah, that's how far I've gotten today. Today I have knit this much, which is the green part. I've done this much today, and yeah, really happy with it. It's buzzing along. I've got 4mm needles on DK and hope it fits. This is on the road going to Coogee. Coogee is one of those old-fashioned type beach suburbs that still has a lot of the old buildings from the 1930s and 40s, I'd say, still here. A lot of palms. And there's the ocean. It's rather a bumpy road. And my arm is not so steady. So there's a lot of Art Deco type flats, somewhat like the ones we live in here, unlike those ones. They're so nice though. They have high ceilings and ornate type cornices and stuff, you know, stuff that they just wipe out now and want bland. A bland white box. That's not for us, is it, friends? We want colour and space. If not horizontal space, then vertical space, but you know, anything that makes it feel more spacey. So here we are at the beach. Still a few old pubs where people used to stay, and those high pine trees. I think they're Norfolk Island pines, could be wrong. I think that's what they are. They're pretty sturdy, and they cope with the winds, high winds that we get on the coast. It's a really nice sunny day. Perfect for going to the beach. Recently we've had a really high tide because of the solstice. So here we are in our retirement. What do you think about today?
It's nice in the sun.
It is. That's an interesting shower when you've had a swim. John's giving us a demo of how it works. Here's a place where you can fill your drink bottle. Not sure whether I would, but that's where you can. So, it's a bit breezy now, but it's okay.
Wind's coming up.
Yeah. This is the main street. It's Wednesday today. Thought I'd wear a dress. One of the dresses that I made last year, a fen dress. And I bought two of these cardigans, exactly the same, last year. One has now worn out and I kept the buttons, but this is the second one. I thought I should wear it. But, So this is the octopus fen dress. It's cotton. So it looks okay, I'm thinking, at the moment. So what are your thoughts on the fen dress octopus? I can't exactly make up my mind. It is different. Any thoughts on the octopus dress? I put a zipper in the back. It's so easy to wear now, and I'm very happy with it, as I am with all the dresses that I put zippers in. But yeah, that's how it looks. A finished project. This is my first ever top-down yoke sweater. It's a Soundwave by Faye, Kennington. I love it. It only took me a week and a half to knit. It was a breeze. It just flew along. I did have a couple of false starts, but that is just me. So yeah, I think it looks lovely. I did make a few modifications. I didn't have enough yarn to make full-length sleeves, I think the pattern has shorter sleeves, but I made 3/4, and I also put some sound waves on the sleeves. I did my own sleeve cast on. I think it was about 100 stitches. I knit this in Uradale organic jumper weight yarn in green and brown and black. I'm not sure where I got the black from. I think it might be Uradale too, but I have had this yarn for a fair while and I love it. So I had to knit it up, and here it is. I just love it, mainly because it's turned out and I can wear it. But yeah, I knit in 3.75 needles, so not really large needles, but it just flew along. I will have a video inserted here of me wearing it. I wore it to the beach and I just love it. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just perfect winter weight jumper for this climate zone, which is a Mediterranean climate zone, and I love it. I'm so pleased. These beautiful little native orchids are out in flower again. It's June, the end of June, and isn't that just beautiful? They are just beautiful. And these are little natives too. They're so beautiful. They're speckled. We've got two sprays of them out. There's the other one. This one's just come out. They're so beautiful and dainty. Beautiful little things. I've just noticed that I have got 2 flower spikes coming on this little orchid in the corner. It has the most beautiful little flowers too, but they probably won't be out until August. But see there's one, and the other one is behind the leaf, just there in the front. I'm so lucky. Today it's the 28th of June, 2024. Beautiful winter's day. You can hear the birds. Some little puffy clouds up there. It's going to be really cool this weekend. Probably snow in the mountains. And that is how far the sun goes north in its yearly cycle. So this is due east, and that's how far it is north. It's turning now. It's going to be on its way back. It's Tuesday, 2nd of July, and it is freezing cold. So I'm all rugged up and ready to go out. And yesterday, this is my favourite skirt of all time. The elastic was getting really stretched. I've had it for about 5 or 6 years. And undid the elastic in the waistband and put in new. And it's like new. And I love it, and it goes with everything. I got my leather shoes on from Spain. I just love them. And a lovely knitted scarf that I made. Only takes a day, and it's a one skein wonder, but it's beautiful. And yeah, ready to go. So, going for a coffee now. See you when I get back. I want to do a Jacobs Ladder block tutorial today, so I want to video that when I get back. And that should be fun. It's the 2nd of July, and there is weather. So beautiful. We're going to plant a beautiful plant I've had inside. It's outgrown the container I had, and I want to plant it in the garden so I'll be with friends. It's so beautiful. Just didn't want it to just die. So John's going to plant it for me. It's really good.
Want the paper left on?
No, we'll take the paper off. I hope this little plant will love it here. Blessings for a good life, little plant. Just pushing it in. Perfect. Thank you. That's me signing off for this episode, friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you soon. Bye. This morning we had 6 pears, beautiful pears. There's 2 left over. They're these pears. They're beautiful and they're ripe. But when they're just before ripe, I sometimes like to cook them like apples. And these were put in the oven with a little bit of butter and some nutmeg. And they've just come out and they are beautiful. You can see the steam coming off them, but what a lovely dessert. It is just perfect pears. I love pears.
Ice cream.